Hello and welcome. आप देख रहे हैं In the Air presented by CricTracker and powered by 11 wickets. मैं हूँ रूपा रमनी और अगर आपने आज का मैच विटनेस किया then you'll know कि Chennai Super Kings is certainly back and what a win, especially for MS Dhoni captaining his 200th Indian T20 league match. काफी एक शानदार परफॉर्मेंस था. It was a well clinical performance by Chennai to beat Rajasthan by 45 runs, to have 2 wins out of 3 now, and to take us through that performance is none other than former India coach Lalchand Rajput. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Lalchand ji, confident, एकदम clinical. I mean, 45 runs का margin से जीतना, obviously, quite a confidence.
I think it's a big margin in T20 format. The way they played, I think at one stage they were looking at whether they will get 160 or 170. But their batsmen lower order, they tried to get it to 180. I think that was very good on that score. I still felt, I said in the morning as well, because RR's middle order looks very, very crippled. It doesn't argue well to bat Shivam Dubey at number 4. I had told in the morning as well. And then they don't have much finishers. So it was difficult for them to chase at 180 unless, as I said earlier, Josh Butler should have had a big inning like say 90 or 80, 90 odd, or Sanju Samson should have fired. Otherwise, I think they will struggle. I think there is a lot of things they can look at in the drawing board where they are going wrong, and they have to try and improve upon that. If they continue the same way, I think it will be very, very difficult for them to even win few games. So I'm sure the think tank will be looking at some options because their openers also is not firing, their middle order is not there. So I think there is a lot of soul searching to look at. They have got young guy like Jaiswal is there. Somebody like Miller can bat higher up in the order. So I think overall, if you look at it, RR has not got their combination right, I would say. On the other hand, it's a clinical victory for CSK. They are known for it, and when they win, they win convincingly. Yes, there are a few games which they win shorter margin, but I think today's win was very, very convincing. This win will definitely go a long way in getting their confidence very high, because no team has won batting first, and only once or twice I think a team which has won batting first at Wankhede Stadium. So it's a big, big plus point for them, and their confidence level will definitely be very high.
And I'm also told कि आज का दिन, it was today back in 2008 कि MS धोनी ने Indian T20 लीग में सबसे पहली बार चेन्नई की कप्तानी की थी, and what a day to kind of relive it with a fantastic win. और अगर आप अभी जुड़ रहे हैं हमारे साथ, तो just to remind you कि this is exactly how the match went. अगर हम मैच समरी पर नजर डालें, चेन्नई ऑफ कोर्स पहले बल्लेबाजी की थी और एक समय पर शायद एक डिसेंट थोड़ा बहुत रेगुलर इंटरवल्स में उन्होंने काफी विकेटें लूज की थी और ऐसे लग रहा था कि शायद जैसे कि लालचंद जी ने बोल रहे थे कि 160 150 की टारगेट देख रहे थे, बट नाइस लास्ट ऑर्डर असॉल्ट टू गेट देम देयर टू 188. चेतन सकारिया ने काफी अच्छी एक गेंदबाजी की थी और साथ में क्रिस मॉरिस ने भी उनको एक अच्छा सपोर्ट दिया था एट द अदर एंड. लेकिन what a disappointing performance in response by Rajasthan. 143. हालांकि एक decent enough start था, काफी, I mean, at least Josh Butler was there. He was looking good. He should have been there till the end. The problem also, additional problem that is there with the Rajasthan loss, before we go to Chennai, Lalchan ji, is that एक सीनियर खिलाड़ी जो कि वो गाइड या फिर वो एंकर वाली नॉक वो खेल सके, वो नहीं है. एंड संजू इज inconsistency is also another concern. Like you said, they haven't really been able to fit the right people in the right roles.
Yes, मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि जैसे हर एक टीम में एक टॉप 3 में से एक बैट्समैन को बड़ा स्कोर करना है. संजू सैमसन ने पहला मैच में किया, दे ऑलमोस्ट वन बट दे कुड नॉट. उसके बाद उनका कोई बैट्समैन ऐसा लंबा नहीं खेल रहा है. दूसरी बात है, यस पॉजिटिव ये मैच से अगर कहेंगे आरआर के लिए तो 2 पॉजिटिव है. जॉस बटलर फॉर्म में आए, भले उसने 49 किए लेकिन थोड़ा फॉर्म दिखाए, or
Hmm.
Sakaria. Sakaria, I think the best thing which has happened to RR, मुझे लगता है कि सकारिया की bowling, उनटकर तो अच्छा है ही. The other point is that they have got all three fast bowlers as left arm fast bowlers: Chetan Sakaria, Mustafizur, and Jaydev Unatkar. Only
Yes.
Chris Morris is a right-hander. So I think somewhere or the other they have to look at that combination also.
Variety.
Too many left-handers doesn't argue well, as fast
Yeah.
bowling unit. So
Yeah.
they have to try and get somebody else. Maybe one of the fast bowlers they could drop. So that team combination also they can look.
Hmm.
But overall, I think they are just two positives, but they have to really sit down, do their brainstorming and see what best combination they have to have one guy who can really bat till the 14th or 15th over like an anchorman. Like for Delhi, Dhawan used to do it.
Yeah.
For Mumbai Indians, so Rohit Sharma does it, or Surya Kumar Yadav does it. So I
Bangalore,
think that
ABD Villiers, or even Batsman.
yeah. So every team, if you look at, like, even for KKR, Nitish Rana does it. So they have to look for some options. And I don't know how they can get it, but they have to look for some options. Otherwise, I don't think it will be easy for them to win any games in the future as well.
आइए पॉइंट्स टेबल की तरफ थोड़ा झलक पॉइंट्स टेबल ऑल्सो लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट इट क्योंकि ये विन के बाद चेन्नई इज एट नंबर 2 पोजीशन और चार टीमें हैं जो कि 3 मैचेस में से 2 मैच में जीत हासिल की है और इस डिसअपॉइंटिंग परफॉर्मेंस के साथ राजस्थान इज समवेयर एट द बॉटम समवेयर देयर अराउंड अबाउट लेकिन शायद अभी भी काफी समय बाकी है इस इंडियन टी20 लीग में. देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स दैट इज लेफ्ट टू डू. काफी टीमें ये भी सोच रही होंगी कि राइट टाइम में पीक करना शायद और जरूरी होगा. द गुड थिंग फॉर चेन्नई की द नेट रन रेट हैज आल्सो ड्रास्टिकली इंप्रूव्ड क्योंकि लास्ट मैच के बाद हम देख रहे थे इट वाज इन द नेगेटिव. इट्स कम अप क्वाइट अ बिट. बॉलिंग की बात करते हैं लालचंद जी बिकॉज दैट्स समवन लाइक मोइन अली completely game का रुख बदल दिया उन्होंने. Take us through that. Was it a lot about poor shots or was it a lot about his skill?
The skill to a certain extent, definitely, and poor shots also help because 3 over 7 runs and 3 wickets, that argues too much for on a wicket where it was not that much helpful for spinners. But yes, today it was gripping a wee bit. And as I said, Jadeja is the earthquake man because he has got 4 catches. He bowled, superbly, and his economy is less than 7. I would say in T20 less than 8 is much, much better. He's got 7, and today's economy rate of Moeen Ali is 2.3. What best you can ask for? So overall, I think if you look at there, the spinner stuck to their task. And medium paces, definitely Dan Bravo is one of their main bowlers, at the death. Today, I think Shardul Thakur never bowled well, but I think he will come good. He's a decent bowler. But one off bowler they have in one game because all the bowlers cannot be well, bowling well. So overall, if you look at it, Chennai has got that ammunition and a good fast bowling unit. Spinners they have got well. And the only thing I was looking at in the middle order or the opening slot, if they can get that thing, I think they will be a team to, be in the final.
और एक बात हमने नोटिस भी किया, हम प्री शो में भी इसके बारे में बात कर रहे थे. हम चर्चा कर रहे थे कि क्या एमएस धोनी को शायद थोड़ा ऊपर बैटिंग ऑर्डर में थोड़ा ऊपर वो शायद आएंगे. क्या वो अपने आप को एक और थोड़ा टू काइंड ऑफ गेट इन एंड गेट हिज आई इन, क्या वो मौका देंगे खुद को? We saw that happen today. He got himself up the order compared to the last 2 matches. क्या indication है ये? Didn't look that comfortable possibly, but what indication is he? What message is this sending out to his team or the opposition?
See, he wants to take that challenge that he can strike the ball and he wants to finish it off and he can get the run rate going. As I said in the morning as well, because he has not played international cricket for so long. When you see him batting, we feel that he is not the Dhoni what we used to see him earlier. Yeah. So we got to try and see that he plays more game and maybe one inning might get him back into his the old self. But we got to see today also he was not timing the ball well. He was not hitting it right. So hopefully in 1 or 2 games, once he gets going, then he might start hitting. But still, I think a lot of work to be done on his side to be a finisher what he was, because people expect when you have done so much, even a 30 is not good enough for you then. And that's what is happening with Dhoni, because people expect him to fire at the end and get 20 runs or 50 runs in the last 1 over, which is not happening. So hopefully he will try and get it in the coming games to come.
और एक चीज हमें नजर डालना ही पड़ेगा, which is depending on all the picks that you made. Let's see which are the players who got the most number of points आज match में. Who are the players who got who performed well, who were some of the top performers when it came to points. That there you have it, and not bad, Lalchand ji. A couple of your choices are right there at the top.
I think I got 3 rights there: Moeen Ali, Jadeja, and Butler.
That's right. Not too bad, I must say. You be pretty decent returns for you and your picks from today. और अगर आपने जो viewers आप सब जो देख रहे हैं और आपने इनकी बात सुनी और शायद एक दो players add कर लिया बाद में, then great, good on you. You get home, you take home a lot of bragging rights as well as some prizes. Lekin quickly, let's also look at what we have in store for tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is another big day in the Indian T20 League. Let's also take a look at what is the match that's coming up. Ye match number 13 hai, and that's between two super powers, though काफी consistent teams playing in Chennai. Your thoughts, Lalchand ji?
Again, I would say it will be a cracker of an inning, because both the teams are the top two. They always, I like, in the Ranji Trophy as well, Mumbai and Delhi are always at loggerheads. So this again will be a cracker, like we say, Battle of Roses in England, like Yorkshire and Lancashire. It's the same thing like Mumbai and Delhi. So it will be a cracker of a game. Again, I say toss will be very crucial, because they are playing in Chennai. Which pitch they give, and again, if it's a turning wicket, I would say that Mumbai will have an edge.
Right.
If it's a turning wicket. If it's a turning wicket.
No. I like it. I like how you've kind of. I like some of your disclaimers and writers. It's always good. It's nice. It's nice to catch up with you as always, Lalchand ji. And if you are definitely going to join us tomorrow, which you should, कल मेरे colleague विमल कुमार और उनके साथ मनविंदर बिस्ला आपको pre-show and of course post-show के तरफ ले जाएंगे in that big matchup. आपको definitely you should watch it and watch our coverage as well. Lalchand ji, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rupha. Always nice to be on with you. Yeah. Sorry.
As always, Lalchand ji, and for all of you watching, thank you as always. आपका support always, it encourages us to do more and give you more updates and more analysis right here. This is Rupha Ramani signing off. Have a good night and see you tomorrow again.